Alright guys, we are back for some more Dokkan battle, and whoo! Boy, am I exhausted. This has been a long day of grinding and summoning in Dokkan battle. This is still the same day as my stream where I got insanely lucky. We got Vegito Blue. We got all types of good shit. I've been running the Rose event quite a bit now, and we actually have enough medals, believe it or not, to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken our Goku Black. So that's what we're going to do right now. I just noticed that he's not level 100, so give me 1 second as I train him up to level 100, and then we're going to go ahead and awaken him. I'll tell you guys, this has been a throwback for me to when I first started playing this game, grinding as many stones as possible for Super Vegito, only to ultimately fail and not get him with that account. Only this time I have succeeded. Okay, so let's go ahead and awaken Rose Goku Black. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the Vegito Blue boss event today with our delicious villain team. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken Goku Black into his super mega powerful Rose form. This is good shit. This unit right here is a monster. I think by all accounts, he's either the second or third best unit in the game right now, probably. I think most people, the consensus probably would be that Super Vegito is still the best unit in the game. It's just, I personally feel like the teams that Rose Goku Black and Vegito Blue can build are better than a Super Vegito-led mono agility team. But I do think as a standalone unit, I would have to say Super Vegito is probably the best. There actually is one more Dokkan Awakening I can do. I got this Frieza up to max super attack, so I can go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him. This, in the long run, is largely inconsequential. This Strength Golden Frieza is not... Look at that. Attack 2000 at start of turn. Not quite as strong as Rose Goku Black, giving himself 100% attack at the beginning of the turn. But, you know, this is still like a thing. I'd like to do all of my Dokkan Awakenings on camera. It's just how I operate. There is a lot more we've got to do. We got to do that Goku, the Gohan, Full Power Frieza, Shenron, Zamasu, that Frieza. So much to do. Okay, I'm actually going to cut now. And then once I return, we're going to go into the Vegito Blue boss fight with our fucking beast villain team right here. I'm not sure if I'll do Full Power Frieza or maybe Broly. We'll see. Alright guys, let's go ahead and awaken a couple characters. Then we're going to get into that Vegito Blue boss. Alright, so here we have Frieza Full Power. This is going to be pretty good. This Frieza Full Power is actually really quite useful. I'm probably actually going to be using him main time on my villain team for a while. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, very Suge power. So far, I think I like him better than Broly. We'll see, though. I also can go ahead and Dokkan Awaken Sin Shenron right here. So let's go ahead and do this. We have a lot of Dokkan Awakenings to do, because we pulled so many great cards. And I could see, like, I've heard a lot of comments, you know, a lot of people talking on the Dokkan sub, you know, some of the big Dokkan YouTubers and stuff, how they're always low on Zenny and Awakening medals and stuff. And I can see I have used so much in the past couple days getting all this shit up to snuff. Okay, we also can Dokkan Awaken our Tech Vegito right here. We're going to take a look at these three units super quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and level up the Frieza, and then we're going to go into the Vegito boss fight. Alright, so there's Tech Vegito. Very good card. Tech Vegito is so fucking good. Alright, so here's the Frieza. We're going to be rocking him on our team today. 120% when performing a super attack. That's pretty good, and he does do immense. Now, immense only really starts to show, like, why it's immense damage once you start getting, like, super attack 7 and up. I don't know if I'll be raising this Frieza super attack. We'll see. I actually don't really have any Elder Kais left at all, but whatever. Here, of course, is Sin Shenron. You know, he's, whatever, attack 80%. All enemies defense minus 30. I mean, that's something, I guess. You know, he's you know what, let me not. He's good. I hate that all enemies defense minus 30, and he greatly lowers defense with his attack. He would have been really useful, I think, if he greatly lowered attack instead, and then his passive is all enemies defense minus 30, although maybe that would have been too good. He probably would have had to have been a Dokkan Fest exclusive to beget that, but whatever. Here is Tech Vegito, such a fucking beast. I think he's going to be really good alongside Vegito Blue, like so good, because he raises attack and defense 30%. That helps Vegito Blue out so much, because Vegito Blue does not reduce damage as much as Super Vegito does. He decreases, well, that one's not awakened. Yeah, I think this is only 20%, and when he's Dokkan awakened, he decreases damage by 30% from normal attack spot. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is. And then Super Vegito is what, 80? Or, yeah, 80, so it's a big difference. Okay, I'm just gonna train up full power Frieza, and then we're going into the event. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this Vegito Blue boss battle now. This fight is actually kind of tough. He's not a cakewalk, but it's not like, you know, mega super difficult either. Alright, so let's go ahead and find a good Rose friend. This was really tough for me yesterday because obviously there weren't really any awakened. Let's take a look how good you are. I would prefer to find one with a dupe, although I don't think it's not going to be. No, because the villain team is pretty sick. All right, let's just pick this one. What do you, yeah, same thing. Wait, huh? That one has crit. So this guy does have a dupe. He just didn't have enough to get the super attack as well. Sure, we'll get the one with crits. All right, so this is what we're taking. Instead of a Baba, let's go ahead and bring a Icarus. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so we have our two Super Saiyan Roses. This will pretty much be the first time really showcasing them on the channel here. We got our LR Androids, our brand new Omega Shenron and Buhan, and then we have Golden Frieza for defense and Full Power Frieza. Now, the two Friezas link pretty well together, although I'm not gonna, like, build a rotation. Yeah, hold on. I love this. This is kind of just like Squad. Like, they just pop up like this. That Trunks right there was released. That is the Dokkan Awakening of that Trunks in the Vegito Blue banner. This Goku and this Vegeta, they will be released sometime within the next month on the Father-Son Gallic Gun banner, along with a brand new Rage Trunks, which that's not that one, but they'll all be coming out soon. Alright, so, you know, Zamasu and Goku Black, they hate all Ningens, mortals, you know, but, like, they tread dangerously close to being, like, super fucking racist against Saiyans, like Frieza. Like, they really tiptoe that line, but, like, it's not necessarily racism. I mean, because they hate the entire, I don't know, maybe it is, yeah, racism against all mortals, I guess. So not a ton of Ki. Ki won't be a problem. But I don't want to land on those damaging spots. Yeah, so we'll go this way. Ki won't be a real problem with this team. It would be even better if I had base form Goku Black. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to pull him, but, you know, we'll try and get him again on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner. He randomly is on there as well. That's where we'll make our next run at him. Because just like Rose, he gives 3 Ki to all extreme types. Alright, so Golden Frieza, I guess that's good because I never prioritize Golden Frieza getting Ki. So sometimes he doesn't super it, but I don't care because obviously he does no damage. He's here just for defense. Okay, so the first stage of this fight seems like it could be kind of tough, but it's actually not so bad because most of these guys, they don't actually hit that hard. Okay, so what I normally like to do, I like to fit in 2 rotations. I like to get Buhan and Omega together, and then in the other rotation, I guess we'll probably go with Rose and the LR Androids. Probably. So that's what we're gonna, well, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Because Buhan is coming out next turn, we want to get him in the rotation. So we'll go ahead and plop, we'll get the androids in there because they have way more defense than Rose, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and smack Goku. I don't think that'll finish Goku even with their ultra physical attack. Rose, sure, let's just go ahead and finish off the Goku, that's fine. And Omega can go for Trunks. I absolutely love this team. I think I do like my hero team better, but that's because I have dupes for all the heavy hitters. I just got to get them all awakened, and I'll sort of test them out. The other thing is that I do kind of have a weak spot on the villain team here, the Full Power Frieza spot. Full Power Frieza is not a weak link out. Look how much, that's 600,000 by the way, that's a lot. The Full Power Frieza is not a bad unit, but he is a weak link on the team here because he's only super attack level 1, whereas everyone else is super attack level 10. Obviously except for Golden Frieza, but he's a defensive unit, whatever. Alright, so I guess we'll do this right here. Rose has to have more. No, Frieza does have more, but whatever. I don't actually want to take a damage. I don't want to take damage from that Vegeta. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to blast him with Buhan and Rose there. And we'll have Frieza. I actually think we're probably done here. I think Frieza might be no, never mind, because Frieza's not super attack 10, so he's not going to be strong enough to take out Trunks. And I just fucking love this Rose super attack, man. Boy, get the fuck back, Vegeta. Alright, and then here's that Frieza. Frieza, really good. Yeah, wow, okay, pretty good. Look at that, that's 200,000 at super attack 1. Man, I would like to get Frieza up to super attack 10. That would be pretty dope. And I also do have a dupe for Full Power Frieza. I could put Broly in that spot, but I fucking... Broly is just not good, and it sucks because I pulled 2 fucking dupes of Broly. Alright, so I love this. Super Vegito Blue. Now, obviously, in the anime, guys, we know he has that legendary, "This is Vegito Blue!" And then he's, like, screaming. But, you know, they give it Super Vegito Blue. I do kind of like Super Vegito Blue better. That is good shit. Okay, so what happens here is Rose hits this motherfucker so hard. Yeah, this will actually link better. I think we're gonna go like this, actually. No, I'm not actually too worried about taking damage. We're just gonna do that, and the androids will be able to get their super attack. Now, the way this battle goes, right now we're fighting Vegito Blue, just his un-Dokkan awakened form. After we beat this stage, we fight his Dokkan awakened form. Oh, perfect! Alright, so he's super attacking, but Golden Frieza will tank all of that. 2,000. Alright, so Goku Black's gonna hit for at least 700,000 here, maybe way higher. Yeah, about 700, that's fine. That's... If I had Zamasu awakened, you know, maybe I should have did that just to showcase him. Get Zamasu on the team. Maybe I'll probably do these 2 events with a couple of different squads because I have so many fucking god leaders. I can run so many different teams now. I might... Wow, Vegito Blue, can you chill, bruh? Holy shit. But Omega's gonna tank. Watch, Omega's about to tank all this shit. You guys are gonna see why Omega is so good. I knew Omega was great, but of all the cards, he is the biggest surprise of how good he actually is compared to how good I thought he was. He's just such a beast. Damn it, I was talking about something I forgot. Whatever. We'll just do that. Alright, Vegito Blue, yeah, Omega is about to pimp smack him. We also have Big Bad Bosses active right now, so his defense is going to be, yeah, yep. But between him reducing Vegito Blue's attack by 30% with his passive, plus his ridiculously high defense, plus Big Bad Bosses, Vegito Blue has no chance there. But yeah, I might try and use Zamasu in an Omega Shenron-led team. Maybe we'll go through this event like that, and we'll see how much damage Zamasu can do. Okay, yeah, I never cease to amaze myself. No holding back. Oh, shit. Okay, bro. Chill. Chill, Vegito. Okay, so let's see here. All right, I don't want to play around too much in this stage, though. So we are actually going to pop an Icarus right here. Because Vegito Blue, he fucking hurts from this point on. And we're also going to pop a Dende. Pop a Dende, baby. Okay, so let's see here. Golden Frieza, Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna let Rose do that, and here's what we'll do with full power Frieza. Okay, so hopefully, even though we have an Icarus, if Vegito Blue does his final Kamehameha, it's gonna hurt a lot. So I definitely would prefer if he uses it against Golden Frieza, which he didn't. That's okay, though. Now, hopefully, my Rose has double attacks, and our friend has, what, crits? So, only 17,000. That's not bad. Yeah, Icarus is a very valuable item, considering it... No super attack. Okay, weird. It's a very valuable item, considering it lasts 2 phases. Okay. This is going to be annoying if Vegito decides to super attack Buhan. That'll hurt bad, but we should be okay. Damn. No, I guess we could do this, and then we'll have Buhan do this, because remember, we now have Buhan, the healing nuker now. Just to remind you guys of what Buhan does. Buhan is so good. He gets 12% attack, and he recovers 3,000 HP with every single orb he gains. So getting him as many orbs as possible is always incredibly beneficial. With an Icarus active, we should be okay, even if Vegito decides to super attack Buhan, though. Buhan is a bit of a weak link in this fight, so this isn't really the best place to showcase, like... Because I really do feel this rotation with Omega and Buhan is really strong. But, okay, good. Okay, I was really worried he was going to super right there. So he's probably going to super the androids. That's all right. Now, I am in the process of building up a second LR androids to get them. Oh, that's not bad at all. So we have Big Bad Bosses active, by the way. But I want to get them up to super attack 20. And I have a second one that I'm going through. But I haven't been able to work on them the past couple days because obviously getting the Rose and Vegito Blue Dokkan Awakened. I got Sin, I got Full Power Frieza. There's just so many units I have to work on. I still have to do Kaioken. We don't have an Icarus active here. If Vegito Blue no, we're fine. I'm gonna just use an item and we'll be okay here. I still have to Dokkan Awaken Kaioken Blue, actually. And it's going to take a while for him because... Let's just do that. It's going to take a while for him because since he's like the main exclusive Dokkan Awakening unit, he takes 77 medals. You know, like Frieza only took 10 medals from that Frieza event. Tech Vegito only took 35 of the Super Vegito medals, but Kaioken Blue takes 77. Right now, there is half stamina on all on all past bosses except for base form Goku Black, though. So this is a perfect time to get everyone up to speed. Bye. Yeah, villain team is really strong, by the way. But I do have to say, so far, I am liking the hero team better. I don't quite have all the medals left to awaken Vegito Blue. Before we do the Rose Goku Black boss fight, I'm going to make sure that I have enough medals for Kaioken Blue and Vegito Blue so we can run our full hero team during that. But okay, that's pretty good. We might come back for the Vegito Blue event. I might try it out with like an Omega Shenron-led team just to see, you know, how good that is. Right now, basically, my hardest hitting unit pretty much is Gogeta now that he's Super Attack 10 and he has that dupe. He has so many put in the double attacks and crits. We'll see, though. Next time, we'll do the Vegito Blue boss, and we'll Dokkan Awaken Kaioken Blue Goku and Vegito Blue. That shit's gonna be lit!